Hey, welcome to Third World Server, and we are at Cold Hollow at the docks, and Lord Kalen is here.
Hello, and
And
welcome to Castle Coldhollow.
yes, he is going to show us around. First, we are in a boathouse. What is this boathouse, Kalen?
It is the fish and chip boathouse. This was built by Bone, who sadly has moved house and doesn't have an internet connection, so he won't
Yeah.
he hasn't been around.
Bone's not going to be around for a while,
Which saddens
unfortunately.
us greatly.
I've had fish
But
and
yeah,
chips before in
they are
Canada.
delicious. So yeah, the theme I was sort of going for here was kind of very cold, very grim, kind of daunting since it's, a big fortress out in the middle of the sea, surrounded by snow and such. So it's very kind of oppressive as you walk in, tiny courtyard surrounded by big old walls, uh, sort of fortressy things, buttresses, um, little holes in the walls that you can shoot out of. We have animals because that's kind of necessary. But the first thing you walk into is our great hall.
Now you spent quite a while on that window there.
That was shamelessly ripped from the internet.
Ah. Oh, yeah, I remember
Like
you telling me
like
that.
the first result that you get when you type in Minecraft window designs. Um,
Oh, actually, I think I remember seeing this on Reddit, this design.
yeah, it was kind of perfect for this thing. This place has been kind of described as having a sort of Valhalla sort of feel to it, what with the big old feasting benches and the fire pit in the middle.
Yeah.
And we've got the banners of various individuals and towns on our walls. This one here is Bones, and it's kind of like the Mega Man colors. Um, this one here is Skuma's. It's based on, I don't know, I think it's, I don't know, some sort of comic book inspired thing. I'm not
Like
sure.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think the blue sort of shape in the middle is supposed to be an M, but it's kind of limited by shape. The purple banner is Mycelium, um, who in the sort of lore of this place provided marines to sort of defend it. The lore of this place is that it was once known as Castle Fairguard, and was sort of a sort of coastal fort that sort of defended Lycium or Lycian against the sort of naval forces of the Sarad nation. Um, and it got destroyed and was known as Castle Coldhollow because it was, I guess it sounds kind of silly, but incredibly cold when the rescue sort of party got in here to search for survivors.
Yep.
This is my banner right here. Angkor Wat's banner over here, which are the Indian sort of colours that Angkor is themed around. And Justin Martyr's banner is over here, the banner of Winterhelm / Sheepmoor.
No, I was about to suggest maybe the Thelonian banner. 'Cause Thelonia is the only town I've made a banner for, and I realized no, that's a Serrid banner. That wouldn't make sense.
Well, I sort of I took the liberties because you weren't around, but I made a Kazrain banner, which is the sort of white circle, which is the sort of circular city, on a blue sort of field, which is what Turn suggested, which is like the sea that it's kind of sat on.
Yeah,
But that kind of takes place of prominence
um,
in the middle and at the top.
the circle part is actually a good idea, because Kasserine is kind of based around its circular ring of redstone. So, like, maybe if, like, the colors, like, the blue was switched out to white and there was, like a red wool circle, because of the red ring of
Yeah,
Kasserine.
I'll go with that. I've updated my banner like 5 times because I wasn't happy with it. So yeah, easy peasy.
And,
This is going to be the barracks. I mean, I've kind of focused on the like the exterior mostly, so the interior is kind of barren. That's like 3 floors tall, and it's got access to the curtain wall and um, battlements from there.
curtain wall? Is that where they, like, fire out the windows and stuff?
I always figured it was just the outermost wall of the castle.
Hmm. And,
Yeah, it's certainly not a very practical castle, since it's got a big old glass window at the back.
yeah. Now, if we do end up getting stained glass, would you plan on switching that out with some stained glass or leaving it as is?
I'm not entirely sure. I'd probably leave it actually, just to keep it looking kind of bleak. And up here is the sort of upper areas. I haven't fully furnished it out yet. You've still got holes in the floors and ceilings and stuff, but I'm gonna have living quarters up here, a library, and like an alchemical lab. So yeah, that concludes our tour. You want to follow me out here and get a little overview of the courtyard?
Yeah. Yeah, and Lord Kalen has also wrote a long book here about the lore and assorted histories of Castle Coldhollow. I'm not gonna... Oh, Turpy's in here. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but eventually books will be available in the Great Library in Kasserine. Is the idea. I'm probably actually going to work on setting that up today so that people can start. No, that's not going to happen. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, there's going to be like books that people can read the books. I'm going to try and find out, see if I can actually copy these books so that people can protect them as well. I'll keep this book a little bit because I want to read it actually, but I'll give it back to you in a minute.
Well, thank you for paying me a visit, Merg, and everybody should have a look at the Third World server if you haven't already. It's a very nice place.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm gonna take a fly around the outside here real quick.
Alright, cool. And I will shut up.
Well, you don't have to shut up, but...
Cease talking.
You're so cruel to yourself, Galen.
It's my way.
Oh, there's a... What's up this explosion-y area over here?
That was from, Skooma.
Mm.
Mining away all the sand because we needed it for a sandstone floor, which we replaced in the end anyway, but... We kind of need to fill those in. I told them to leave it because we're going to put in catacombs and crypts underneath. Hopefully we can make it eventually a sort of, maybe like a fun mini adventure map for people, just to have like catacombs or crypts for people to explore down there, filled with traps and whatnot.
Yeah.
That kind of...
Yeah,
there's
go
kind
ahead.
of like Legend of Lost Treasure, which I wrote into the lore of this place, so I don't know, that could be kind of fun to do. Scuba's always looking for an excuse to put in redstone, so...
Yeah. That reminds me, I completely forgot that I had made an adventure map kind of thing. Like a quest, but we never did it. It's still probably there unless someone found it and never said anything. It like requires at least 3 people. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later with more videos about the Third World server. Goodbye.